Kindness. What do you think of when you think of kindness? Good deeds, smile on your face, helping others. Maybe you even picture some positive presence in your life, like Mr. Rogers. Well, it's time you throw out everything you think you know about kindness. You see, Dharmann fam, real kindness is this face. Dharmann is so kind that he has even accepted a formal position at the NFL to be an officer of kindness. That's right, we can all rest a little easier knowing that Dharmann is the NFL's first Chief Kindness Officer. Now obviously today is Super Bowl Sunday, and Dharmann's no doubt going to have his work cut out for him with a bunch of rowdy fans and a lot of tempers flaring based on what's happening in the big game with the pigskin. But I think Dharmann's up to the task of making sure everyone stays happy and kind. It's like Cupid, but instead of shooting arrows that make people fall in love, he shoots arrows that make people kind to one another. So you might see a Seahawks fan and a Patriots fan arguing, but Dharmann will come through, separate them, and say, "Wait! Why don't we all just get along?" And then the two of them will exchange a handshake and maybe even offer each other some money. You see the news about Dharmann becoming NFL's Chief Kindness Officer. I keep forgetting to look that up. But yeah, I saw Dharmann has been knighted by the NFL, I suppose, as the kindness officer. Let me see what that actually means.
3. Would you rather have $100 for yourself or $500 to give to your teammates?
$500 to give to my teammates.
Why'd you choose your teammates?
I think they deserve it more than me.
You want to go pass it out? All right, let's do it.
Nice! Spreading kindness, let's go!
Anglazi, you deserve it, bro.
What's up, bro?
So what is... I was hoping this would be an explanation on what the fuck the Chief Kindness Officer means. So he just does Mr. Beast style shorts? Now, just to be clear, if he's giving away money to kids and organizations that need it on behalf of the NFL, that's fine. I don't really think you need to have a position, a label as the Chief Kindness Officer. That feels very performative and odd. But if this is something Dharmann wanted to do in partnership with the NFL to just give back to, like, the community or, you know, charities, I obviously had no problem with that. I just think this whole, like, Chief Kindness Officer push is very peculiar. Oh, wow. This just came up. The Super Bowl's Chief Kindness Officer had 5 felony charges. Wait, what? Dharmann has felony charges? It's an invented honorary position the league made up this year to promote sportsmanship, empathy, and positivity both on and off the field. Essentially, the Chief Kindness Officer is here to make sure everyone are friends and have a good time. This year's Chief Kindness Officer is Dharmann. In 2010, he was accused by his business partner of running what he called a hydro-Ponzi scheme when Dharmann pulled out of We Grow, a hydroponics cannabis business. In 2012, he was charged with 13 felony counts for defrauding an Oakland City beautification program by submitting fraud... Here, I'm going to just put this on screen. By submitting fraudulent checks that made it appear as though he was paying contractors more than he actually was. The 13 charges were reduced to 5 and he pled no contest. In 2023, this is what I remember, actors employed by Dharmann Studios claimed they had poor working conditions and unsustainable pay. Here's something from Dharmann on Facebook. Let me see. Maybe he explains it.
And I'm starting the Be Kind to Your Rival challenge, where you have to say something nice about someone who you haven't always seen eye to eye with. And for every person that participates, I'm going to be donating $10 to help kids at St. Jude. So I'm going to choose Mark Wahlberg because, Mark, ever since that day that you invited me to your house to have that crazy leg workout, I was not able to walk for like 2 weeks after that. I had to literally be carried up the stairs. But because I got to say something kind, I will say after that day, it helped me lock in. I've been taking ice baths. I've been in the gym.
You couldn't at least just choose someone that you actually don't like? For your own challenge, you couldn't just choose someone that you actually have a disagreement with? How about the judges who charged you with felonies? Yeah, at the very least, just choose someone you just don't fucking like. That's like the whole point of this, right? trying to make amends with people from your past that you don't always see eye to eye with? Why are you just choosing your friend who gave you a leg workout? No, Charles, you idiot. He has to humble brag he knows Mark Wahlberg. Ah, you're right. I didn't even stop to think about that. Imagine it was you he picked. That'd go kind of hard, actually. But not me. It'd be Chinese Charles. There's this fucking asshole on Billy that keeps talking all kinds of shit on my productions. Still really trying to find out what his, role with the NFL is for kindness officer. This does not feel related to the NFL in any way. Alright, everyone. Choose someone you don't like and say something nice. And then I'll be donating some money to St. Jude's. I mean, that's great. I mean, just donate 100,000. I think that's great. That's kind. You see, scientists created a universal kidney that can match any blood type. That's nothing. NFL's chief kindness officer Dharmann created a smile that can match any face. Now, honestly, the duties of this position still elude me. I don't know if he's going to be like fucking Commissioner Gordon here from, the Gotham City, where he's going to be out on the streets doing kind gestures. To me, it seems like this is purely just a PR thing to team up with Dharmann, who is massive and has a huge audience, to do little Mr. Beast style shorts and handshake with the NFL saying thanks for sponsoring NFL. It doesn't seem like this is a genuine thing to try and spread positivity or kindness. It seems like it's more just marketing mumbo jumbo here with Dharmann's face on it. But maybe he is, taking a real role here. And I think if that is the case, I would love to hear from the NFL's chief kindness officer about the latest scandal in the NFL with James Pierce Jr. James Pierce Jr., linebacker for the Falcons, just did something I think, pardon my French, is pretty fucking rude, actually. I think he's a bit of a jerk.
To Falcons. And before that happened, police say Pierce Jr. was at the police station and allegedly involved in a domestic dispute. This video that you see here shows the first round pick of 2025 being brought to the ground by several police officers. Doral police tonight telling us they first heard reports of Pierce Jr. and his girlfriend, WNBA star Rickea Jackson, having an argument at the police station. Investigators say Pierce left in his car, then crashed near Northwest 103rd Avenue and Northwest 66th Street. Pierce Jr. faces 6 charges tonight, 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, assault on an officer, stalking, fleeing, and misdemeanor resisting arrest.
Not good. The Falcons put out a statement saying, "We are aware of an incident involving James Pierce Jr. in Miami. We are in the process of gathering more information and will not have any further comment on an open legal matter at this time." Now, I would like to hear from Dharmann here. I think this is not good. What you just saw on the news there, with the officers on top of him like they're trying to recover a fumble, that's no Dharmann skit. This isn't one of those moments where Dharmann's bestowing some sage wisdom on us like, treat others the way you want to be treated. And I'd like to hear his perspective, as someone who is the preeminent expert on kindness. Anyway, though, as of me making this is a pretty brand spanking new, so there's multiple reports, and some of them conflict in certain cases, but from what I've gathered here, it is alleged that James Pierce Jr. crashed his car into his ex Rickea Jackson's vehicle. Then, as officers tried to apprehend him, he led them on a police chase that ended with him crashing his car and also hitting an officer as well, which is then where the video kicks in, where they had all the officers on top of him attempting to arrest him. Not good at all. I imagine this is probably the end of his career as a football player and probably the end of his time as a free man for quite a while. Those are some hefty charges, and from what I've been seeing in the reports here, it seems like he was attempting to seriously harm, maybe even kill Rickea Jackson, ramming his car into hers. That can easily kill people. So, very serious shit, very bad stuff, and kind of just wanted to yap about the Dharmann Chief Kindness Officer because it's kind of silly, and then as I was doing that, this happened, so just decided to talk about all of it. That's really about it. So, yeah.